What is going on, guys? This is Nick here, and we are finally back playing NHL 18. And I just wanted to open the show with the draft lottery results. Look at that number 2 pick. That's us, baby. That's us. Coach Turbo got us on the board for number 2 overall in the draft. Now, you guys were letting me know a lot of awesome ways to find out some good draft steals. But I think we've got a clear-cut number 2 pick. I don't think drafting first overall would be really a big deal because I want it to go for a forward first before a defenseman. And Dahlin, I know you guys were saying go after him, go after him. But I have some other guys in mind that I can get a little bit later if the draft goes the same way as you guys have been saying, with some guys you have been suggesting that we'll go and check out. But I think I already know who we're going to pick number 2, and we've got a few more picks that we can kind of look into and truly begin this rebuild. So that is great news. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and bearing with me. I have been away back in Michigan, so it's good to be back in Chicago making videos for you all. We had some weird issues with my sound capture and everything like that. So, oh, geez. It's one of those things. Like, I was an audio engineer for 2 years, and sometimes there's just one thing in the chain that breaks that you just don't even think of. Turns out it was that one thing, and that's what happened. So, as you guys can see, the LA Kings won the won the Stanley Cup in year 1. So that's pretty cool. Maybe not super realistic, but, maybe they made some moves, and Carter and Kopitar and Doughty led the way, and Quick stood on his head, and they got the 4 games it takes to win in the final. So that's pretty cool. But I guess we can go and look at the playoff tree here just to see who they went up against. Looks like it was Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay is really good in EA Sports last few years, especially this year. Apparently, they're going to win the cup based on theirs. It's been unreal. I've been so actually consumed with fantasy hockey and just watching regular hockey. I feel like the Wings, for what they are playing with a lot of heart, and I can really respect that. But there's a couple guys I wish they would move in real life. But that's neither here nor there. That's what the playoff tree looked like. We weren't in the playoffs, obviously, so we don't have to check that out. I think, actually, we could check out the awards real quick right before we could check out the awards. But I want to get into the draft. I've got a list of players you guys have suggested to me directly, and we're going to try to go after a few of them here. Let's see if the awards have come through just yet. Who got President's Trophy? Okay, Caps. They weren't able to take it through. And Lightning, we know those team awards. That's fine. Art Ross. We spoiled the Maurice Richard, but Art Ross, Ovi, Hart, Ovi, James Norris, Burns. All right. Lady Bing, Backstrom. Yep, that's Sebastian Aho for the Calder. Nice. Okay, cool. Jonathan Quick, he must have just stood on his head. Vezina goes to Rene. Holtby, okay, a lot of nice goaltenders getting. Obviously, the Vezina is going to go to a goalkeeper, and the Jennings is going to go to that. But cool to see the Conn Smythe on a goalie as well. We've got Merrill, Masterton, Selke going to Bergeron. Okay, makes sense. Ted Lindsay and Maurice Richard both to Ovi. So Ovi has killed it this year. But he didn't get the cup. Did not get the cup. We'll just go through these real quick. Mersch doing really well. Reed Duke. Fleury, Allmark. Rato Berra. All right, looks pretty good. Team awards, who won the Calder? The Gulls. All right, we'll just go through this real quick here. Not seeing anything on the Griffins, so that's upsetting, but it's all good. I'm sure they had a decent year, but we get the 2nd overall pick. All I want to do is go in and pick up my boy. Let's do it. Come on, EA. Let's go. Man, I've been playing 2K a lot just to, since I got sick right before I went to Michigan. I feel so bad. I haven't done just any videos. It's been awful, but I'm going to try to get some good ones done. So nobody actually retired this year. You guys were saying that we should just basically make a rule to keep one player and retire a wing. So I think next year it's safe to say we could get rid of Cronwall if we needed to. I know I kind of held on to him, but I thought it overall was pretty good. We could, we compare him with some people, in the future if we can't get rid of him. But I hear you guys, and we can go ahead and do that. That's no problem at all. I just it's so sentimental, So okay, we'll just real quick. We looked at them. I don't really care about the retired players if they're not on our team. Trade block. I don't need to edit it. All right. Come on, man. There's a lot of loading in this one. I know it's a little quicker than 17, but oh man, it's just been rough. So we have a good list here. We've got the second overall pick. I'm not trading to first. I know Dolan would be a really good pick to make, and he goes first typically. I mean, if he falls to 2, I'll get him. But there's actually 3 very good players in this draft. But I would rather get number 2. Okay, they want our 4th and 6th, or they want our 4th, and they'll give us a 4th and a 6th. So they just want to move up a few spots in the 4th. Yeah, why wouldn't I do that? I have a plan for the 4th round, and that's totally fine where that would go. Yeah, totally. That's cool. What the heck? Why would they give me those 2 picks for like 4 picks ahead? 5 picks ahead, I guess. All right. Second overall pick. 2018 entry draft. Man, look at this loading time. God, got to get the PS4 Pro. And yep, we're getting Veleno. So Veleno is, I believe, he is an elite, but he's a medium elite. And he's already like 73 to 75 overall. His stats look great for what he is, and he's going to be a great center playmaker of the future for this team. Going to lead this team to a ton of championships, and I love him. I'll profess my love right now. This guy looks so good. He's going to look great in the winged wheel. Let's pop him in. I am 100% happy. 73 overall. Look at that. See, Dolan at 78. Yeah, I understand, guys. We could have traded up to this, but oh man, Veleno is not bad at all. Zadina was another one I was going to try. I was going to try to get a top 3 pick. Either way, I'm 100% happy with Veleno. Did we have another first rounder? I thought I think we traded it for what's his name from Edmonton. McIsaac's another good one. He gets pretty good as well, you guys were saying. So, let's just sim through the first 10 here. Oh, whoops. I don't want to propose a trade. Why would it jump to that? Sim pick. Okay, so top 6. See how they kind of fall off right away, but there are guys later that are available. McDonald, I heard, actually gets pretty good, so that might not be a bad pick on their part. High top 6. So, I mean, anybody high is pretty good. See, medium top 9. It's already kind of fallen off, which is strange because the computer typically knows pretty well. I want to see if there's any more elites that get picked in the first. Oh, man. All the way to top 9. I know for a fact, well, you guys are saying there's better players than this in the draft. Oh, man. Well, let's just sim to the next round because we have the 3rd pick here, and let's take a look at the whole first one. So elite, we got an elite and an elite right winger. So we already have an elite right winger. So I knew if we fell to 3rd or something, I would get Zadina no matter what. I knew he came out as elite. I've just watched too many GM modes to not know that he's really good. But Veleno, obviously. We could use a center of the future and somebody who's just going to be a stud there. I mean, yeah, we could have used a 78 overall elite, but we already got the second pick. I just said, let's go for it. Let's do it. So let's get up here to, oh, they made their pick. So we gotta jump up there. I want to see the end of the round, guys, real quick. Okay, goaltender, Gravel, Alex Gravel, I think his name is. Yeah, starter. Okay, there's Laner, two-way defenseman, medium elite, but he's 52, so that's why he's back there. Couple high guys. There's an elite sniper, and there's an elite sniper. Those guys weren't listed. You guys should let me know. I don't know if it changes from GM to GM. That's what I'm kind of afraid of. But so far, I mean, it's been a successful draft. Okay, so let's go ahead and sim to my pick. I'm just taking a look at my list real quick here. High 70, that sucks. So I think, yeah, I think there's a few guys available. Let's see. Should we go with a defenseman? I don't know if I have any elite D. It might be good to grab a defenseman, but I'll just go, you know what I'll do? I'll just look at, because I think the top guy on my list is a right winger, but he may have already gotten picked up. I actually didn't look at the people's names. So that sucks. I think he actually got picked up, so that might be fine. Man, and I just did not get enough. Yeah, I just didn't go over a lot of these guys too much. Okay, that's okay. We got 2 minutes left. Let's go for a defenseman. I want to see if I can find these guys you guys suggested. I really hope I can. I'm kind of nervous. Let's see here. I don't see him yet. Nobody yet. You know, and if I find him, I'll jump back, but I'll just cut it here so we can jump to it. Just one moment. All right, so I basically come to realize a lot of the gems that I was pointed out were most likely just players that were created at random from EA. A lot of these guys aren't actually in this, and a lot of them that were named were the ones that were picked earlier. Which is all good. I mean, what I was thinking anyway was if we did have to just go about and by the way, I took a timeout, so it added 5 more minutes. So this is like 3 minutes later. I was just taking a look at this guy. His stats look pretty decent for what he is currently, and it looks like everything should grow. He's 18, right-handed, defensive defenseman, 6'1". And hopefully we can build him up here. I mean, 4-star medium defensive. The thing is, we've only scouted him 3 times. I was also looking at maybe this guy, Bitten, but I think we want to go with a defenseman at this point. And yeah, I think this defensive defenseman looks like the current best bet. It just sucks. I mean, it makes it more fair because you can't just look up the perfect guys to draft. But I was pumped that I was going to be able to shout you guys out if we picked up somebody legit that you pointed out. Oh, and this guy we've actually looked at 11 times, so he's going to be really high. I mean, he looks okay, but I think having some. Well, I think this guy's going to be better. Actually, I really hope I'm right. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go with the gut instinct. Make the pick. Defensive defenseman, top 60, medium top 60. That's better than 70 right here, I'd say. So we get it. Second round. That actually probably could have been better. Unfortunately, the picks I did go through and take a look at them. They weren't totally legit for this year. So we'll just try to get somebody 14 here. Let's just have some fun with it. I just think, honestly, having fun with it. Ooh, look at this. An elite goalie. See, nobody really pointed out goalie. Okay, there's that bit in top 9, so we got a decent deal on a defenseman here. Dang, that would have been nice to get an elite goalie, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? And the hard thing, the hardest thing is going to be getting used to this new system of drafting. I was already bad enough previously. I see a 90, but it's really low. Ooh, it would be nice, man, if we pulled like a franchise goalie. I just think with an elite that just went, find some. I mean, he might be like a starter, but low fringe. I would hate to pull like an AHL. Hate to pull that. That would suck. And this exact top 6 will probably be to a defender. He'll probably be. I'm guessing he'll be like a low top 6 or like a medium top 6, which wouldn't be bad. Oh man, this is really tough. There's not enough like exact dudes that I've drafted out. Man, it's taken forever. This game is so slow in the draft. It blows my mind. Oh my god. Blows my mind. Medium top 6 forward. He's 18. Samsonov. Let's just try it. I know he's going to the 3rd round, but mid-second, we've looked at him quite a bit. Medium top 6. And the thing is, his stats all look pretty balanced, and he's got high stars in defense as well as a playmaker. This could be potentially a Zetterberg of the future, but I'm thinking hopefully we can at least get low top 6 or medium top 6 to stay. Bottom 6 forward. Are you kidding me? I didn't know it could go that low, but whatever. Okay, we really got to make a good pick for the next one. And you guys have to teach me how to draft because this new version is very difficult. For some reason, I'm just like totally lost when I look because you'll just pick something and it'll just be like, nope, that's actually false. All right, let's see here. I mean, I got to remember we got Veleno, and that's just the icing on top of anything else is just the icing. That's the cake. That's what I should say. This guy, medium top 6. I feel like he'll be like an AHL top 2. Could pick up this. Wait, was this the guy we were looking at, Maxim Korbarov? No, because I haven't looked at him. Yeah, all these guys we haven't really looked at. That sucks. AHL bottom 6. I feel like everybody like just goes down in potential. Nobody goes up. That kind of sucks. Yeah, and I feel like this will go down to like AHL starter or backup or something like that. Damn, that really sucks. I don't want to grab another defensive defenseman. Let's go for this Korbarov guy. Actually, he is a defensive defenseman. I guess this guy, an offensive. The thing is, I haven't scouted any of these dudes. Okay, let's hope for like a top 4 potential, please. 70, guys. I'm not good at this. We really. Oh, and see. Oh no. Oh no. That did not happen. Oh, I should have gone with my gut. I picked him up. I looked at him and I said, I haven't scouted him. That's not the guy I was looking at. Oh, this is a tough draft, guys. This is why we traded away the picks for solidified players before. Oh, man. That is a punch in the gut. That is a huge punch in the gut. That sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. Man, look how slow it's completely frozen me. Okay, there we go. I was thinking about one of these fringe starter guys. Because if they jumped, like, imagine if this dude was like elite. That would just make the draft. Let's just try it. We got to get a goalie anyway. We don't have anybody down in the wings. Medium fringe starter, that's fine, I guess, for 4th round. But, man, like I said, I had plans for the 4th round. But it kind of goes away when nobody is available that we thought was available. Dang, that sucks. At least we had, like I said, at least we haven't gotten any AHL potential guys, but having Korbarov available, almost clicking X to pick him, and then not picking him for some reason, and he is just a great player. Oh my god, it's so hard. This is such a hard way to draft. I feel like every single thing I'm looking at is not correct. Like this Brown guy, is he going to be top 6 or is he going to be 7? He's probably going to be 7D, you know? Winkler probably a 7D, but everybody else looks like they suck. I kind of want to pick up this dude. No, actually I don't. Is he going to be elite too? Like, that's a problem. I just don't know. I have no idea. I'm just completely at a loss. Let's just get Winkler. He's the top dude. Ugh, it just sucks. I'm just like, I'm at a complete loss. Let's do it. 7th D. I just can't use 7th D typically. I'm typically just using them in the AHL. Please, I need something to save this draft. I know we got 2nd pick, so it's not completely, you know, helpless. Oh, that's just like, that was a punch in the gut, though. Let's get this guy. He's still available. Backup, sure, whatever. I'm just not, I'm like phoning it in at this point. I hate that we didn't pick up another elite. I can't believe that. I like did my research. I talked to you guys. We got everything looked at and taken care of and covered, and then it's just nope. None of that was real, and you're gonna pick up the worst players, dude. Yeah, let's pick up an enforcer. Why not? That'd be cool. What about this guy? This right wing. I don't want to pick up any more. No, he's 20. 18 right-handed two-way forward. He actually looks pretty good in the shooting and puck skills category. What about this center? I just got to pick up more. I got to pick up a winger. Yeah, let's do this guy. And then, yeah, I don't need an enforcer. Let's check it out. Really? Not even, you can't even throw me a bone. It's just over and over and over. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's a tough thing to draft for me. I just can't ever get it down. I just got to watch more GM modes. Maybe I'm just watching people that suck at drafting. But I don't. We could just get he's probably going to be AHL top 2 or something. Here's that enforcer. Let's just get him. Who cares? Who cares at this point? Low top 6? Sure. That's a win for me. 6th round, low top 6. That's a win for me. We actually have a 7th round pick. Wow. I would have liked more high potential guys just because we could trade them. Let's see. It's so difficult. Do we have anybody that we've looked at? God, it just takes so long. Please. Low bottom 6. This guy's probably AHL, right? It is high though. But he's 20. That's the problem. He's 20 and probably like 50 overall. This guy's 19. Oh, that just sucks. Left wing sniper, 18 years old. He's got terrible accuracy currently. Who cares? What if he's just elite? Let's just do it. AHL top 6, whatever. Whatever. Let's get to the end of the draft. There we are. All right. Hopefully we didn't completely ruin our chances for the future. Man, that's like the closest I've ever been to just being like, we're just redoing it. That Korbarov thing, I've never felt so upset. Like, I had him in my hand and I just let him go. And he was, I know low elite isn't the most amazing potential, but he's going to grow. That's the problem. He's going to grow and he's going to probably be high 80s. Well, I'm stuck with these top 6 guys, but whatever. We got to push on. Let's get to the resign stage, see who needs to be resigned, and we'll do that, and then we'll take a look at our on-the-books players, and then we'll make some decisions for free agency. So I'm going to sign these guys. Be right back. All right, we are back, and we pretty much signed everybody. The only person that did not want to sign was Riley Sheehan, and he said, I want to test the free agency market. More money might persuade me, though, to stay with your franchise. And I went, get out of my office, Riley. And he left. So he's a free agent. Yeah, not sure why he would say that. He had one goal. He had one goal last year. All right. So we are looking at it. Look at that. The Ageless Wonder still playing. They didn't give him that cheese where he just retires right away. Beauty. So remember, this is the following year. So this is Yager next year being a free agent as well. So look at this spread. So Turris, JVR, Koivu, a lot of vets. Tatar up here, so we could get Tatar back, you know, if we want it. I mean, Kane's gonna probably level out at 83. Little, it's kind of cool. Stats neat, but these are, you know, these are all. We got Ryan Strome, which I guess you guys are saying pretty much all the Stromes have been pretty cheesy, where they're not really working out. But I mean, top 6 forward. Center playmaker, that might be a cool pickup, you know, wanting just under 4 mil, but he is restricted, so we'd have to do something for him. But let's keep going down here, just see if there's anybody else. This Manson guy, he's already there. Dumoulin, yeah, he probably won't grow too much more. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at that, and Sheehan's all the way down here, want it, you know, almost $3 million. He asked me for 3 years, and eventually I only went with 1. He didn't want that. Went with 2. Didn't want that. Slepyshev actually gets pretty good. He is restricted, though. So those are actually the only real good potentials in free agency. So that kind of sucks. Here's some top 6D guys, or top 4 rather. Restrict it for anybody good, which pretty much sucks. Yeah, it just looks like most of these guys are a little too old. This guy might be okay. Top 9, left winger. It's always good to just get, you know, the role players, the depth players. Some guys that can maybe help out. Aberg is a pretty good. He's restricted, though. A lot of restricted free agents this year, man. They really cracked down on that, didn't they? But yeah, now we're just looking at exact potential guys. Here's some top 60. See if there's any guys here. Maybe one of these two. This guy kind of stands out. He's 24. Already 75 over. Oh, it's Griffin Reinhart. Wow, I didn't even read his name. It's Griffin Reinhart. Labeled as defensive defenseman. You know, probably would be a nice minor league guy that could play for like the next year or two. Yeah, he just wants 1 year. I mean, it might not hurt to sign him. I've always been a fan of him. I know he hasn't been the best, you know, prospect in real life or in EA games for that matter. Definitely not for us. But yeah, I've always been a fan of him, fan of his game back in the day. Yeah, so that's what we're kind of looking at here. Let me know if I'm missing anything in the skater category. As we just kind of stroll down here. Look at this this guy right here. David Miller, bottom 6 sniper, right-handed. Not really what we're looking for, but you know, a high potential is a high potential. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and look at goaltendies. Yeah, let's go in potential-wise here. That guy's not really going to grow. We do have Mrazek, but he's probably going to be like an 80. So we could pick up a goalie, or we could just tank again this year. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But we would, if we wanted to make, you know, any type of push with anybody, we'd have to probably pick up or trade for a goalie, which not looking real good. Might as well just stick with what we have. But I was thinking maybe picking up somebody with some potential, even if it's backup potential or something to back up. You know what? I'd rather just pick up one of these guys like Niemi. Just have him back up Mrazek. Mrazek gets 1 million starts in front of him. And yeah, if we ever need to do anything or move any lines around, Niemi can just be expendable. It wouldn't be the biggest thing in the world. We could pick up the Hamburglar. That'd be pretty cool. 78 overall. That would definitely guarantee Mrazek some time. We could bring Goose back. You know, that'd be fun. Anything like that, you know, just there's just not a lot of guys in this first year. Um, you know, we could probably pick up somebody like that for the AHL squad, but yeah, it's not really looking amazing. I thought it was going to be a little bit more exciting. We would really have to give up picks or something for some of these guys. And yeah, so I don't know about that, but let's go ahead and take a look at our lines real quick. I actually think we can just go to trades and look at guys by overall, so we can see any certain. Oh yeah, and I didn't sign Veleno. Let me know in the comments down below. I think we might be able to sign him and actually put him on the NHL squad first year. I think we can do that because he might have to play in the CHL otherwise. So if we can do that, let me know. I'll just do it. He can play on the fourth line. I don't care. I want to get him some time. But let me know if that would be a bad thing or if it's just not straight up not possible to do. So here we are. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go to forwards first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can probably change Franzen out. Because some of these guys are going to jump, and some of these guys we want to play in the NHL down here. So, yeah, it's not looking like a great team again this year. What I was thinking was maybe, you know, if we wanted to, we could bring in a couple of these free agents that have, like, top 9 potential or something, just stick them on the squad just to, you know, tank it even more. But, you know, we'll play some of these guys, and, you know, we could just have Franzen on the lines. Who cares, you know, right? We're just trying to make these guys grow, and now we've got a good amount of elites coming in to the league. I think it's looking good. And if we can get Veleno up here as well, ooh, that'll look good. I had to sign Furk, by the way. He's just been doing so well for the Wings. And here's our D. Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so not looking very good at all. Yeah, and 3 guys who are already exact. So it's not like we're going to get a lot of growth out of this defensive squad. So maybe we should have gotten Hannafin. I understand. We could have used either, right? But getting the second pick, it just seemed like destiny. It was already going to happen. We can throw Harona Cup here in the AHL, and hopefully he can be top 4 potential soon. But I just think maybe just making some, you know, some good picks in the following year and just keep, you know, we're just going to keep going down. It's, you know, it's a 3-year rebuild. That's what we decided on. So we got an elite. We've got some top 4. We got some good, decent picks. The thing is, I really, really need help understanding how to do the draft exactly. I feel like I've watched enough, and it's just kind of luck of the draw at this point, especially if you haven't gone through and checked out certain areas. Let me know if that's something that we can do. But honestly, this was just a draft episode and a re-sign episode. Not a massive amount happens in terms of growth or anything like that. But, yeah, that's what it looks like now. Let me know what we should do free agency-wise. And please let me know what direction we should go from here. Obviously, we're probably going to tank again, which is fine. Zetterberg will probably play one of his last years, you know, just on the losing side. I don't mind trading Cronwall, but Zetterberg has to retire a wing. It's just got to happen. And but yeah, we'll figure something out. We can always make some trades at the beginning of the season or at the deadline. That was the one reason I wanted to re-sign Sheehan, was to trade him at the deadline for a pick or something. But we lost him for nothing. He would not re-sign no matter what. So whatever, it's all good. Let me know down below what you guys think, and we'll see you next time out on the ice.